Now, England's Chief Inspector of Schools says the lack of monitoring and support of vulnerable children during the pandemic should be a matter of national concern.
In her annual report, Amanda Spielman warns of a legacy of neglect of children who became invisible to services when they were not at school. Here's more from our education correspondent Elaine Dunkley.
So we've had a few issues last week.
For some of the most vulnerable children, school isn't just a place to learn, it's a safety net.
So are you happy that you've got some support now and things are a little better?
Schools are often where the first signs of abuse or neglect are picked up.
It's a tension, a loss of love, hasn't it?
But with more children away from classrooms because of the pandemic, there's concern that those at risk are not getting the help they need.
There's a range of different vulnerabilities, going right from poverty just through to not being safe at home due to circumstances that they're living with within their household. The welfare and well-being aspect of it is huge, especially when students are at home.
Here at Birchwood Community High School in Warrington, this new centre opened in September to help students with well-being and mental health. And there has also been a big increase in home visits.
If we had a concern over a student, we'd just nip out in our cars and just stay in the garden, have a quick chat and just say, you know, we're here for you if you need us. We're seeing a few rumbles in students who are struggling, and we know that. But I think that, you know, once this pandemic is over for us, the aftermath will be clear and we'll have to deal with that. I think we've not seen the start of it yet.
Every aspect of education has been impacted by the pandemic. The report by Ofsted warns of a legacy of neglect for children most at risk. The Department for Education says local authorities have been provided with £3.7 billion to meet additional demands, including within children's services. Elaine Dunkley, BBC News in Warrington.